Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades, all both home and the diaspora. Shalom to we Christian brothers and sisters for a happy new year, a happy 2025. We say Assalamu alaikum ya Jamaati wal Muslimina wal Muslimat to Muslim brothers and sisters, Sierra Leone and all over the globe. I wish everybody a happy new year, a happy 2025. We global partners in action, we brothers and sisters in the diaspora, and all patriotic and nationalistic Sierra Leonean citizens where they fight for electoral justice and accountability. We say happy new year to una all and a happy 2025. L'an 2000 est passé, l'an 2024 est passé. Maintenant, c'est l'an 2025. C'est voilà pourquoi je vous souhaite bon l'an 2025. Mesdames, mesdemoiselles, messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, comrades all both home and the diaspora. This is not the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia, the Britannica, the socio-political analyst, the voice of the voiceless, the whistleblower, the lion of the social media, the regional publicity secretary, Southern Region, under the ticket of the mighty, indomitable All People's Congress Party. As you know, say, the encyclopedia media always there for entertaining, inform, sensitize, conscientize, and raise awareness to the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone on daily happenings and on burning issues. Na Mama Salone. So una stay tuned, una stay blessed, una stay fixed, una stay connected to the encyclopedia media. For una listening pleasure is absolutely guaranteed. Happy New Year to my sister, my mother, my auntie, and my principal advisor, na the diaspora. Let God bless you, let God guide you, let God protect you, and let God cover you with the blood of Jesus. And a happy 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades, all both home and the diaspora, today now Wednesday, January 1, 2025. A topic today, we talk about the no evidence about the PWD voter, where utter, then say utter a viral racist statement. According to the Namibia fact check. But finally, Julius Maada Kilabio don't endorse the statement how some African leaders they're not fit for govern a country or a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But this statement here, so they say, na so PWD voters say, so they say, not to say, so they say, na a racist statement. But ladies and gentlemen, waiting at this statement here, they say black people cannot rule themselves because they don't have the brain and the mental capacity to govern a society. Give them guns, they will kill themselves. Give them power, they will steal all the government's money. Give them independence and democracy, they will use it to promote tribalism, ethnicity, bigotry, hatred, killings, and war. This is an example of a post-bearing alleged PWD voter in statement. We look as follow. Peter William Botha, now South Africa in 1988. Now they accuse and say he said the statement. But when you look at such statement, you go surely conclude say PWD Botha been they prophesize that a time will come when African leaders, when some black leaders stand, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, a better example na Kilabio, PWD Botha predicted about black autocrats then, black despots then, dictators then, junta-minded and military tyrants then, we go hide in the cloak of democracy for execute the statement of PWD Botha. How market today, from the emergence of Maada P.O. to power, under democratic rule, from April 4, 2018 to date. Ladies and gentlemen, how we had an democracy, they don't capture her, they don't usurp her, they don't manipulate her, they don't combat her, they don't turn into a junta rule, a police state, a totalitarian rule, a despotic rule, a dictatorial rule, a tyrannical rule. Now the Republic of Sierra Leone, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. With democracy don't become a tribalistic rule, a regionalistic rule, a nepotic rule, kleptocracy, kakistocracy, agentocracy, gerontocracy, militarism, totalitarianism, and authoritarianism. Black people, they know they rule themselves because they don't get the brain and the mental capacity for govern a society. So the lack of brain and the mental capacity for govern a society is nothing but a sadistic personality disorder, when a SPD. Sadistic personal disorder, when a SPD, na a pervasive pattern of cruel, demeaning, and aggressive behavior for the purposes of amusement or for obtain pleasure from the suffering of others. Sadistic people or person, and they use physical cruelty or violence for the purpose of establishing dominance in a relationship, in a family, in an organization, in an institution, or a society, or a nation. Not merely for active interpersonal goal, but short as striking someone in order for humiliate, for demean people in the presence of others. This is the exact rule of the SLPP Paupa Rebel Junta Kamajo government, led by Maada Kilabio, when the SLPP Junta Kamajo Southeast Mendesha Bro Warlord, and all in political surrogates them, in political appointees them, in political bootlickers them, both ministry, departments, and agencies, including all state independent national democratic institutions them. Ladies and gentlemen, they on day today under an autocratic rule. Ladies and gentlemen, then corrupt, then wicked, then heartless, then lawless, then reckless, then exploitative, then destructive. They don't get no emotional, they don't get no empathy, they don't get no sympathy of the suffering and the dying Sierra Leonean citizens. Today, we're struck with economic hardship, skyrocketing of food and basic commodities there. Now the market, starvation, stagflation, inflation, hunger, poverty, joblessness, and hopelessness are the order of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, that they inhumanly maltreat the people of Sierra Leone as puppets or political slaves with mockery, discrimination, victimization, and marginalization. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, they treat Sierra Leonean citizens as non-entity. Ladies and gentlemen, because of being heartless and stone-hearted, for extort and exploit them poor citizens there, for their personal aggrandizement and self-egoism. This is sadism in a country or a nation, gossiping, spreading fake allegation of coup just for punish others. Ladies and gentlemen, innocently finding pleasure in the misfortune of other people there, in a nation, that they engage in malicious behavior for cause harm or discomfort to other fellow citizens there, just because they get political power. Sadism and masochism or masochism. Masochism na the opposite of sadism, wey involve getting turned on by hurting people. Some warning signs of a sadistic personality disorder. 1, they harm animals or other people. 2, fascination with violence or death. 3, inappropriate humor. 4, they look for reason for harm others. 5, the lack of effective empathy. 6, the lack of concern for others and welfare. 7, they make fun of other people, they foresee them physically weaker and for let them trample them as other ones. 8, then they watch and see videos of people them where they don't hurt. 9, then they encourage others them for hurt people them. Ladies and gentlemen, This they call a sadistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, for completely cure sadistic personality disorder, patients therefore be willing for undergo a long-term treatment. That's the reason, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, when they see the international community, they engage them people there frequently and continuously, ladies and gentlemen, because they get sadistic personality disorder, so that the normal senses then will come into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, for let them know, say, Sierra Leone a democratic state, where governed by the rule of law and not by the rule of man, so that they will conform to a peaceful transition of political power. Because, ladies and gentlemen, because of them people, they are the power drunken and completely they out of the normal senses. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't entangled by what we call sadistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder. Now the international community, they permit them due to the pen of His Excellency in waiting, Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson, blessed, grace, anointed, favor, liberator, on Karuba, for Ebune, for Etenkline, Bettenberg, Joseph Wisdom Kamara. Ladies and gentlemen, we get what we call the dark tetrad. The dark tetrad, it is here two major characteristics there. One, na extreme selfishness. Number two, na a lack of empathy for others. So the dark tetrad, it aim for access four traits them. One, what we call Machiavellianism, when a craftiness. This they refer to the manipulative tendencies then. Highly pragmatic ethics then. Ladies and gentlemen, when a free goal oriented thinking with a noticeable disregard and what we call relativization of morality. Ladies and gentlemen, when it in a relativization of morality, then people they relate to themselves as if now they want to get this country, as if they're more citizens than all Sierra Leonean citizens. So they get free goal oriented thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, they know the thing say Sierra Leone is for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, this type of system when they use when a Machiavellianism, when a manipulative tendency, where highly pragmatic and ethics then, when a free goal oriented thinking with a noticeable disregard and relativization of morality. Now so then people are the behavior. The other tetrad, we get narcissism. Narcissism, this is special. It characterized with what we call grandiosity, then a bagbati, pompousness, entitlement, domination, and a pronounced sense of personal and social superiority, were rooted in an unrealistic self-image. Then people here they feel say, now then they up. Anytime when they hold power, then they feel say nobody like them. Then they feel babati. Then they feel say now they wangling a mortal man. Then they treat the other Sierra Leonean citizens there as if they're a beef there on a puppets there. But the clock is ticking. The number three, we get what we call psychopathy. This now when people then wild. This is associated with callousness, when a lack of empathy and remorse, as well as this inhibited social behavior. How the people here they behave. They know they behave like mortal man. Number four, na sadism, where something we mean, we characterized by the enjoyment of inflicting physical, sexual, or emotional pain on others, as well as by the tendency for try for control, for humiliate and punish other people. So PWD Bota in statement, it resonates in the Sierra Leone democratic dispensation under the bureaucracy. He said within, he said black people cannot rule themselves because they don't have the brain and the mental capacity to govern a society. The bureaucracy today, na example. So PWD Bota was right. He said, give them gun. They will kill themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, now we imagine how many peaceful and innocent Sierra Leonean citizens, where them people are done torture, where them people are done murdered in cold blood, with politically motivated killings and assassination, genocidal and belligerent killings, the extrajudicial killings, the strategic ethnic cleansing. Ladies and gentlemen, then people are not able to account for over 318 political prisoners then under the SLPP Pauper John Rebel Kamajo regime from 2018 to date. How many citizens then they don't kill? Ladies and gentlemen, so then they kill them and bury them in mass graves and label them as destitute. This is unprecedented in the political dispensation of Mama Salone. From colonial independence to the 2024, we don't ever see this happen in Mama Salone. Not only the coming of bureaucracy, now we see people then they die, then they bury them in mass graves, they say now destitute them. So give them guns, they will kill themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, here are now some of the killings then. In April 29, 2020, the Pandema Road Prison massacre of innocent and defenseless inmates then, prisoners then, when are Sierra Leonean citizens then, we've been there in custody in solitary confinement. They were gunned down in cold blood like cockroaches. You come to the execution of over 975 APC supporters there and the SLPP custody before, during, and after the June 24, 2023 stolen elections. May 1, 2020, the Lonsar massacre of Northwesterners then. Ladies and gentlemen, we themselves are citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone. You come to May 6, 2020, the Tombo massacre by the same SLPP Pauper Rebel Junta Kamajo regime, a strategic ethnic cleansing methodology. You come to May 9, 2020, when the Makburka massacre of innocent and defenseless Sierra Leonean citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all, both home and the diaspora. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, President Botha was right. May 9, 2020, the Magburka massacre of innocent and defenseless Sierra Leonean citizens there. He said, give them guns, they will kill themselves. July 18, 2020, the McKinney Generator massacre on armed, innocent, and defenseless Sierra Leoneans. May 31, 2021, the unconstitutional removal of 10 APC elected MPs attacked the APC national headquarters with suppressive firing. They arrested hundreds of APCians there and batting them. Some we are missing in action. August 10, 2020 massacre when an Operation No Living Thing, where the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, we also double as the SLPP Pauper Junta Killer Political Party National Publicity Secretary, when Lahai Lawrence Lima. Ladies and gentlemen, been go house to house, night raids for all Northwesterners then, slaughter innocent Sierra Leonean citizens in cold blood and throw away them at the water, throw away them at the river and the sea, just because Sierra Leonean citizens then go out peacefully for protest for the high cost of living, then call them terrorists, then call them insurrectionists, some say that lawlessness after they don't kill innocent Sierra Leonean citizens there. In August 14, 2020, the brutal execution of Comrade Hassan Doumbouya. Ladies and gentlemen, August 14, 2022, when a Comrade Hassan Doumbouya alias Evangelist Samson by Mother Bill in decree, after they don't kill the innocent poor boy, they say na exchange firing. Usai civilian get gone, where they exchange firing. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, October 17, 2022, Mother Bill in government forced burial of August 2022 victims then, including Evangelist Samson, then seized them, body them, then they body them, buried them in mass graves. Ladies and gentlemen, now the Polima Cemetery, Western Rural District. All these things now one day happen at the Republic of Sierra Leone under democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is worse than the rebel war, it worse than the MPRC interregnum. April 4, 2023, the Maada Bill in decree under at mile 38 for assassinate Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara, when are the APC flag bearer and presidential candidate on a return from the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, not talking about the Tonkoliba killing, the Kamakuye killing, the Lonshar killing, the Bundapi killing, the Mal91 killing, the Masengbe killing, so forth, so on. So PWD Bota was right. He said, give them gun, they will kill themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the attitude of black people, not the attitude of we black leaders then today. Ladies and gentlemen, whether they blame the whites then for their own self-orchestrated problems then. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, then kill Sierra Leonean citizens then. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean communists all both home and the diaspora. Now this time I see then kill people, they say no, they don't tire. They know they kill person again. This not happen in Mama Salo. Ladies and gentlemen.
We don't open up the political space. We not a kill person again. We say violence will go away and down. We don't open up the political space. We not a kill person again. We say violence will go away and down.
So ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, now the SLPP, Pauper, Junta, Kamajo rebel government kill Sierra Leonean citizens. They say they know they kill person again. Then don't open the political states. We say no to violence. So PWD Bota was perfectly correct about the attitude of we black leaders there in Africa. He also said give them power. They will steal all the government money. We don't see and today don't happen in Massa alone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are today, ladies and gentlemen, part of all the monies then, where they don't squandered, where they don't misappropriated, where they don't thief and they don't embezzle. Ladies and gentlemen, we get an international debt burden of over 3,600,000,000 United States dollar. Now we get for pay as poor Sierra Leonean citizens there to the international development partners there. Over 3,600,000,000 United States dollar. Now the debt down there, we can put on the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone. From 2019 audit reports, then people have squandered 177.5 billion leons. 2020 audit report, then people have squandered 153.9 billion leons. 2021 audit report, then people have squandered 175.5 billion leons. The 2022 audit report, then people have squandered 317 billion leons. The 2023 audit report, where the Saklarati appears and the count the pauper auditor, now 233.7 billion leons. And then people are done squandered. Who's the money had they go? We not see no good road. We not see no medical facility. We not see no electricity. We not see no pipe-borne water. We not see no road maintenance. We not see nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, wait inside the money had them go. Then come again and recall. Ladies and gentlemen, for recall the old Leons in the Central Bank of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the SLPP pauper former bank governor, when a Professor Kefala Murana Kalon, he say he bribed 68 million United States dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, only for recall the old Leons now the Central Bank of Sierra Leone. Then come again, then print new money, where they call the new redenomination currency. The new leons, what did they do? They squandered over 800 new billion leons, which amounted to over trillions of old leons. Ladies and gentlemen, the $1 million Tomabom rice project, now a facade. The 49,000 bags of rice given to us by the Chinese government for complement the school feeding program, now a trash. Ladies and gentlemen, all who say, I'm a Jew, I'm a jobong. The $270 million Lunge terminal. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, we not see Bogodo, Wangrin terminal, then cancel a whole Mamama International Cargo Airport for Wangrin terminal, squander all the money. Today we get the expensive airports, now the sub region. The chief minister, when a former, when a David John Francis, is squandered 1.5 million United States dollar. In brother, when a the pauper anti-cover corruption commissioner, Francis Benkefala, become a coverer, but the truth go reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, not talking about the reckless overseas expenditures, overseas traveling, the fake paralytic education, the money-making machine hands off our girls, money laundering, double dipping, forging of hotel tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, when Lara Chilopias expose them, they say no, now professional misconduct. Ladies and gentlemen, all the tips they gang against them for letting Saka because the lady he executes what we call fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, credible professionalism. So PWD Bota was right. He said, give them power. They will steal all the government money. Today we get a bloated wage bill with a strangulated, a paralytic, an epileptic, and a trypanosomiatic economy. Ladies and gentlemen, he said again, give them independence and democracy. They will use it to promote tribalism, ethnicity, bigotry, hatred, and killing and wars. This resonates in restoring democracy today through the barrels of the gun. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bullet for Bullets, the father of democracy. Today, ladies and gentlemen, all ministries, departments, and agencies, including the national independent democratic institutions there, they are controlled by one tribe, ladies and gentlemen, one region and one political party. When I say the tribalism, the regionalism, the ethnicity, the nepotism, the cronyism, and the conflict of interest, ladies and gentlemen, we see today the pauper bigotry, when the fact of having or they express strong and unreasonable belief for disliking other people, they were Northwesterners then, whether they treat them like political slaves with different beliefs or different way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, then they call Northwesterners the Agampi terrorists and insurrectionists. Ladies and gentlemen, then they accuse Northwesterners then falsely. Ladies and gentlemen, sack them our working place because of their patrilineal nomenclature. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, hatred. We don't see how Papa they inject bad blood on their supporters there with hate messages only for create political divide, tribal divide, and regional divide. Namama Salon. Not talking about killings then they on the rampage. Now a pleasure for them. Then they kill them fellow citizens in cold blood. Then they laugh again as if Sierra Leone at war. And war, ladies and gentlemen, the father of democracy say in 2018 say he talk unhesitatingly and emphatically clear say rigged elections they lead to war. While in can today, he rigged the June 24, 2023 multi-tier election in a daylight electoral coup. Had it not been the indefatigable leadership, the courageous leadership, the resilient leadership, the patriotic leadership, the magnanimous leadership of His Excellency in waiting, Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson, Blessed Grace, Anointed Favor Liberator, Owen Karuba Kamara, the ordained leadership, the nationalistic leadership of His Excellency in waiting. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, by now, Sierra Leone for done day at war. But Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara say, he say not all fights need guns, knives, broken bottle, mamikos, and spinning, but a good fight requires wisdom, knowledge, expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, political acrobatism, patience, and patriotism. So for the Bible says, have faith in God. And the Holy Quran says, Bada Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In Allah, Mashabirin. God is with those who can endure. God is with those who can go with all sufferings and endure. Ladies and gentlemen. So, fellow Sierra Leonean ladies and gentlemen, PWD Bota was right to say, give them independence and democracy. They will use it to promote tribalism, ethnicity, bigotry, hatred, killings, and war. This now the scorecard of the SLPP Pauper Rebel Junta Kamajo killers government, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are calling on all citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone, right-thinking Sierra Leonean citizens, patriotic Sierra Leonean citizens, nationalistic Sierra Leonean citizens, ladies and gentlemen, follow we stand up and fight for a stop back. We hijack and stolen democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, the legal definition of bigotry in law, it means a action for advance or eminent action where they involve harassment or denigration of person there or entities or any intent for cause person there, not for freely enjoy or exercise, then your rights secured by the constitution or laws of Sierra Leone. Intolerance, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, now other bad idea where them people are called. So people that were intolerant, we call them political bigots. Ladies and gentlemen, how will they describe political bigots then? They are bigoted, they are fractious, they are hateful, they are indignant, they are irritable, they are xenophobic, they are regionalistic and tribalistic. Ladies and gentlemen, bigotry and fanaticism now a negative trait where they lead to division and conflict, where based on ignorance and prejudice. So fanaticism may arise from deeply held belief or experiences, thinking that you're more citizen than the other group. No wonder then get the history of the Dogwawusu, the Ngwengwe, the Wolati, the Hindu, the Jungobla, the Amoto, the Kamajo, the Rebel War, due to their close-mindedness, due to their grandiosity, because they are opinionated, narrow-minded, small-minded. Ladies and gentlemen, they're illiberal and intolerant. Ladies and gentlemen, we got what we call tolerance. Tolerance now a fear and objective attitude towards others, and it is usually now a conscious effort from the individual. Intolerance, then call her adject-based minded, offensive, sordid, and vulgar behavior. Ladies and gentlemen, we call her square-minded. Somebody where no get no imagination, we no get no sense of adventure, we're very traditional, we're very tribalistic. We call her in English aporophobia. Aporophobia now a strong antipathy, aversion, or hatred towards poverty or poor people there. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, where the highest form of disrespect, not the world. The highest form of disrespect, ladies and gentlemen, or the most disrespectful behavior to a person, now for due to other people, they what we call cheat on them. This is one of the most painful humiliation and disrespectful behavior towards the voters of all the electorate of Mama Salone for steal them votes there, for towards the will of the people on the June 24, 2023 multi-tier election result. They say cheat on them. Ladies and gentlemen, we not go tolerate this. This is not a disrespectful behavior. This is not a disrespectful conduct towards the voters, towards the people of Sierra Leone, towards we had and democracy. This is not an insult to the people of Sierra Leone, not an insult to the democratic institutions there, not the insult to democracy, and an insult to the international democratic partners there. So we need electoral justice and accountability. No justice, no peace. Long time. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, a happy new year, a happy 2025. Wanna feel free and share. This now the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia.